How's it going, everyone? This is Trick from Meta Smash, and I want to quickly let you guys know that I'm going to be hosting a Nail the Trick Combo Mastery Seminar. There's going to be over an hour of Nail the Trick content, so if you're interested, there'll be a link in the description. And with that being said, let's get into the video. The thing I did want to talk about is paying attention to my percents and knowing when you should be switching up your game plan and stop going for damage and going for kills instead. Or if you have a lead, not putting yourself in a bad spot because you feel like you have to interact. Okay?
Okay.
So there's a couple times there, and of course if we have misinputs and stuff like that, it kind of is what it is. But if I'm at, like, let's say 100%, or if I'm at 130, 140, whatever percent, if you know you have moves or setups that could kill me, you don't want to fish for one specific particular one, but if you have multiple different things that could kill, you should know what those things are. And if you happen to get, let's say, a random stray hit off of something that sends you into a tech chase situation, you know that off the tech chase, you could get a kill with something. That's what you should be trying to get. So if you're dashing with me and then you're going to get like a jump back air, or if you're going to get like a grab into a back throw, or if you get like an F smash or a down smash or up smash or something like that, or a dash attack at super high percents, then you should know that you want to go for those things, just so that you're not having me at super high percent.
I think that one of my biggest areas of, I guess, opportunity would be learning more about my tech chase options and what I should go for. Because I feel like with Inkling, whenever I put somebody in a tech chase, I just roller, and most of the time I get them. But with Ness, I feel like I don't know which options I should do, and I always just go with PK Fire. Now that I think about it, people often roll away from me because of that. But I'm not fast enough to catch your roll away with one.
It depends on how you knock me down, too. If you knock me down at super high percent and you dash up and try and get a PK Fire, but you're so far away that even if you were to run and then I start my roll and then you PK Fire and try and catch me with like max range, you're probably not going to get that more often than not. You have to be pretty close to me. And if I happen to roll away, I'm going to roll into your PK Fire. So once again, if you know that, as far as, okay, PK Fire is not going to do anything for me, what could you do is if I'm happen, let's say if I happen to dash away or roll away from you, you can dash up, and if I happen to shield, you could be charging an up smash on my roll away. If I don't even get a chance to shield, then you can just kill me with the up smash. If you think I'm going to roll away and then shield, you can also go for a grab too and get like a ledge trap situation, in which case you'd be going more into your edge guards to get your kills as well too, which Ness is actually pretty decent at, right? Even just catching somebody with fair off stage. I think the thing that's happening more often than not, it's not really that bad because you weren't like super autopiloting PK Fire, but if you do happen to have me in a spot where PK Fire is only going to get you damage and you could have gotten a kill, or you go for PK Fire and I'm so far away that you don't even hit that, then that's where you want to start to switch gears into something else. And in that case, more often than not, the something else is going to be just better positioning, just being on top of me. So when I get up, I can't defend myself because you're right beside me, right? So if I try and, like, let's say if I were in a tech chase situation and I roll away from you, if you're right beside me, I might get my shield up before you can hit me, but I'm definitely not going to hit you before you can hit me. There's just no shot. Like if I try to, like, let's say spot dodge, maybe, but you have too many multi-hits. Even if you throw out like dash attack, if you're late and I spot dodge early, you'll still catch me. I'm never going to be able to like roll away from you, then throw out a smash attack before you can do anything. There's just no chance. They're all too slow. Like this is frame 8. But if I were to, like, let's say, be in a tech chase situation, knocked away, roll away, and you're like right here, for example, if you go for a dash attack right here or go for a dash grab, I'm not going to roll away, stand up, and down smash and hit you without even trading before you can do anything. There's just no way. I think it's a positioning thing, but also just trusting yourself to know how fast your character is in some situations, right? You're not super fast, but you're definitely not, you're like an average speed character, right? I think you're about as fast as me, if not a little bit faster, I think. Yeah, I think you're a little faster than me, like marginally faster. And if Falco can get there, then you definitely can. Also, your airspeed's much better than mine. I know that you're like floatier, but your ability to like even jump towards somebody, if it's not a tech chase situation specifically, but you can close the gap much faster than I can, right?
Okay. Also,
I should say you can close the gap safer, because for me, yes, I have this, but that's super unsafe to just go ahead and do to close the gap. You have to be like in a really bad spot as far as like a missed tech or tech chase situation where I can actually hit you with it. But if you can get up and shield, or if I go like this and then right in front of you like that, super unsafe. So I'm not going to just go ahead and do that. And here's the thing, even if you're not catching me in tech chase situations, let's just say it's a stray hit. If you know that Nair, for example, could kill at like 130 or 140, but back air could kill me at like 95 if you have me in the corner. Let's just say I'm in the corner, back air or Nair. You should also know your move selection to say, okay, if I can hit you with anything at all, and it's basically guaranteed, this is where execution has to come into play and say, I don't want to just hit you for the sake of hitting you. If I can get a kill right here, I'm going to try. So you want to try and clean up the wasted opportunities.
Gotcha. I feel like I'm always trying to just play safe.
Here's the thing, playing safe is not wrong at all. It's just when you had the opportunity, you got side magnet into, yeah, I think you got side magnet, fair drag down into jab. If you did that into grab, I die. I was at 135. So you did everything right, except you said, oh no, and you went for jab. As far as just pure damage, sure. If you went for like down tilts right there, and then maybe like got a trip, or maybe you just want like down tilt into a grab or something like that, then sure. But even then, I would rather just see you go for the grab. Because if I'm in that spot, once again, if you have hit advantage or frame advantage off of the fair drag down, I'm probably not going to be able to jab you first. I could probably shield. I don't even think I could spot dodge either. I'd have to check. Like that might be like a training room thing just to actually see if your fair drag down into a grab is true.
Perfect combo into grab.
Then yeah, if it's a true combo, then by all means you should be trying to go for it. And here's the thing too, and this is just part of the game where even if it's not a true combo, but there's only one thing I can do to stop you and tons of other things I could do that are wrong, you should also be willing to take that gamble, right? I do combos all the time that are in quotations not true, but my opponent tries to fight out of the combo versus air dodge out of the combo, and so they're just getting hit because they're trying to hit me back and they can't, or they try and jump and they lose their jump and they should have air dodge but they didn't want to. So just because somebody can get out of something doesn't mean that they're going to pick the right option every single time. If that was the case, then this game wouldn't even be competitive. It would just be computer programming. You just say, here you go, here's the perfect thing to do at all times. So yeah, if there's human error involved, which of course there is, you have to take that into consideration. Because like I'll do something like, let's say nair drag down into down tilt, and on a lot of characters it is true, but if you SDI down and you shield, right, or if you go like this with your shield, just hold shield and like hold down, you won't get hit by the down tilt. Getting this into down tilt is insanely tight, and more often than not it's not even true. It depends on the character too. Like if you're high up in my nair, if you're like at the top of my nair and I drag you down, then sometimes like that's best case scenario for me. But if you're like parallel to me or slightly below me and you get to the ground first, then it won't work.
So does your down tilt push me away too?
Push you away in what way?
So if I'm in shield, does it push me away?
Yeah, well, if you're like this, it'll push you away like that.
So I can't really grab you out of it.
Well, grab right now and see what happens. There you go. So,
so
yeah, if it depends. Like if I have like good spacing like here and you try and grab, then no, you couldn't grab that, right? But if you're right up on me, then sure. The other thing too is if you're worried about your grab actually being able to connect, you could just go for a fair out of shield. I will say with regards to looking up, like, let's say specific moves or matchups, this was also part of the conditioning mastery class when I talked about the memory recall stuff and looking at frame data. If you know a certain move comes out and you know how minus it is on shield, if you have an answer for that, it should be automatic for you every single time. So let's say if I dash attack your shield and you know it's minus 22, and you have time to drop shield and do something better than just grab. In the case of, let's say, a low percent, if you have time to drop shield and you probably could just fair out of shield.
Up smash.
Yeah, you could go for up smash. Yeah, you would be able to do that, but you should know if it's minus 22, don't think to yourself you have to like drop shield and jab or something, or like go for like something that's like as fast as possible in the eyes of whatever you're going for, or just like, let's say, nair out of shields. Like if you could have killed me, then just kill me.